Hey everybody, welcome to another Shotgun Toy Reviews. Two idiots, a camera, and a toy. Today we're reviewing...
Gargoyles, NECA, Demona.
Thanks, Mr. Toast. I'm Mr. Berg. Let's get into it. So, here she is. Just released.
So shout out to Dan who picked this up from Target for me.
That is especially lucky. Target is only getting 2 per store, is my information.
Oh wow. So she will hit mass release at some point. I don't know when, probably over the summer. But he's also on the lookout for Bronx for me. But she looks awesome, I think.
She does.
Her face was off. We'll get to this a little bit later, but her face was off in the box. But it plugs in sort of SH figure art style.
Mm-hmm.
There's just 2 pegs in the back of her face.
Was it like not plugged in or just like loose in the box or?
It was floating around the box, so it does plug in. It's pretty stable in there now. I don't know why it was off.
So it's probably just your copy.
Probably just mine.
All right. Like it's not packaged off because that'd be horrifying.
That would be horrifying.
Man, every time you turn her, there's another little bit that I like. I love her top and bottom, the sculpting on that.
The sculpt and paint are some of the best I've seen.
Great.
There's so much texture and then wash in there.
Yeah.
I really like the earrings that are jangling every time I move her.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
So she's got metal earrings that you were pointing out.
Yeah, she has metal earrings.
Plastic armband.
Plastic armband. And then...
the ankle is also...
metal.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just do all 3?
I don't know.
I mean, I realize that this has a unique sculpt.
Maybe so it doesn't rotate or move.
Fall off, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Seems...
It's a little weird.
I don't remember NECA coming with
metal,
real metal pieces. I don't know who would have it, but
I don't either.
Like Pinhead doesn't have real metal pins in his head, does he? He might. Now I think about it, I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, she's great. Her hair. See, here's the difference between her and Goliath, which we might have put up here. Bing.
Yep.
Is that she is sculpted way more on model to the cartoon than he is, in my opinion.
Probably.
But she does have tons of texture, but like he is ripped and musculature, and she has muscles, but she had that, like she wasn't just a bare, chest, or not bare chest, a bare, what is this, torso? Not torso.
Yeah.
Waist.
Okay.
Mid
drift?
Mid drift. There you go. Like I can totally picture that being on the toy from the 90s.
Yeah, but she's not, as you said, she's not rippling. I know we were talking about his musculature and veins and the shading. Yeah. She's dialed back.
Yes, and I think it still looks great.
It does look great.
But yeah, that hair, they're like, I don't know how many different shades of red. Like it gets darker and then lighter, and it's all over the place.
Looks a bit like Play-Doh.
Yeah. It looks exactly like I would expect it to look based on the way the show was.
Yeah, I am surprised by the length. Maybe I just don't remember seeing her from the back that often. I thought she had shorter hair, so maybe
she usually has her wings, so you'd probably never see it.
That's true.
Because they'd be folded up on her back.
Pending wing folds. Pending. I don't know who that's coming with.
I don't know. Renee Montoya.
Probably.
That's not her name though. That's
Eliza.
Eliza. There you go. Same character.
Same character. Same outfit.
Pretty much, right?
Yep.
I'm not crazy.
Nope.
So yeah, beautiful presents. All right. Due to her crazy, super soft sculpt hair, she can't look up. She can look down. It's a double ball peg, and she can turn side to side, and she can totally tilt. Her arms do a full 360. She has top bicep, double elbows that point.
One of the elbows is easier to move than the other.
Yeah, I'm going to let you move those, but trust me, enough range. Swivel wrists, in and out joints on the wrists, and diaphragm joint. She does not have a waist joint that I can tell. And then she has the NECA ball hip system that does get you some thigh rotation, but can get out to there, forward, and a little bit back. Double jointed knees, and I will point out that these elbows and knees are kind of actually pointy.
Yep.
Which is cool and then not cool, but she can poke herself in the butt.
Shout out to the hairdryer that Berg bought for our studio. We did heat those knee joints before we started filming because they were extremely stiff.
And then she has the NECA rotating swivel ankle up and down. Get a lot of up and a lot of down, and then the same style of joint on the toes, but not much. I mean, that, and then up and down, and then a bendable tail,
which is not attached in the box. I did attach that, so it's an accessory, but I've been using it as a tripod.
Of course. So yeah, she can get into any Demona pose you need her to. I totally recommend here. Hey. Oh.
We're not quite at accessories.
Ah!
But this is what I was talking about. So there's 2 holes in her hair and 2 pegs on the back of her face, and it just plugs right in.
Yeah, so she moves very well, but she is very skinny.
Yeah.
And it has been my experience that the skinnier NECA guys are the ones that are gonna feel like they're gonna break but don't break.
Oh, good. But
I'd still heat her up with a hairdryer because when they don't move right away, I'm still suffering, man.
Yeah.
It's been like 6 NECAs since a break.
But still. All right, so just like Goliath, she comes with a set of wings, and they are massive. They plug into her back, and they do make a terrible sound, cracking.
Yes.
As they articulate.
Because they are ratcheted.
And that's after heating. There's still a frightening sound anytime they're moved. But they plug in easily, and they do move. It hasn't broken, I'll say, yet. But huge wingspan.
Yes. We will take a look at comparisons in a moment.
Yes.
Ta-da!
So she also comes with a couple of weapons, including this one.
Her very, very 90s.
Kind of. I'd call it ordinarily a bazooka because it looks like there's a rocket on the front, except I think the other one is more of a bazooka than this.
I can't remember these guns at all on the show, but in my mind, this is her half wooden, half metal launch harpoon at guy's chest to implant and capture the gargoyles.
It could easily be a laser weapon. I don't know. Maybe it is a net.
I kind of want to rewatch the show.
For sure.
But I don't remember her having weapons.
I do.
Okay.
I thought she had a laser gun, though.
Well.
I thought most of them had lasers.
I don't remember.
But it's really well sculpted.
Yeah.
And I think the paint on this looks incredible. There's a slight weathering to it.
The hand is separate, we should point out.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out how these hands, because she really only comes with, she's got sort of posing raw hands. Yeah. Stock out of the box. You're not going to hold any guns with those hands. And then I think this is the one on the box that is holding weapons, and this I think is a support hand.
Yep.
And then she's also got a couple of fists.
Yep.
This is the other weapon that she comes with. And because there's a tube, I would expect this to be, it's only partially painted on the inside. That's a little weird. You can see with the black ends. But on the outside, it's well painted.
Mm-hmm. See, that looks like a 90s laser rifle.
Maybe that's what it is.
Or laser bazooka, I don't know. They're both called, on the box it says blasters.
It sounds like laser weapons.
Yeah.
We both kind of want to rewatch the show now.
Totally.
But yeah, I think this one looks really good too. And then there is this tiny articulated, somehow, again, somewhat frightening, but there are 2 pins there, so the book opens and closes.
That is the Grimorium Arcanum, or it's on the bottom of the box.
Grimorium Arcan. There's more.
Yeah.
There's more letters than I would expect in that word.
In the previous Gargoyles review, we thought it was he might be reading the book that transforms them or whatever, but this is the book.
This is separate from the book. This is different than the book that came with Goliath.
Goliath came with this book, which does not articulate.
Looks more modern, so maybe that's a notebook.
But I think this is the book where they talk about their...
This is the spell book.
Yes.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah, I can't believe they articulated it. That's awesome.
I don't know which hand is supposed to hold this. It seems like it should be... I don't know.
I think it's that hand.
I'll see if I can pose it for final thoughts.
I think it's just resting on her left hand. Like she's holding it like a pizza.
So she also has a separate face.
Night of the Demon's face. Evil Dead face.
You can actually see on the back. So the mouth is an insert. That is how they got it painted. Also dangling earrings.
That is the face I'm going with when I get mine.
I don't know. I don't know which one I'll use.
Because in my head, the rest of them will be on the shelf and she'll be like above attacking.
That's good. But she did plenty of evil in standard face too.
She does, but you know.
Fantastic character.
Maybe I'll buy 2. Maybe I'll become Wilson and buy 2.
Just wait for the stone version.
Yeah.
Or the human Demona.
Oh yeah, there you go. Maybe human Demona will come with the folded wings.
Maybe. In another year. Alright, so for comparison's sake, I took one of her wings off so that they could get in the same shot more easily. But you can see he is appropriately massive. She was a bit more human-sized compared to Goliath, who was oversized. And their wings are pretty close. Proportionately scaled, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
I will point out she has 3 claws on her wing. And Goliath only has a nub.
And
NECA human.
NECA human. Human female even.
Yep.
Donna!
So she is appropriately 7-inch scale.
Yeah.
1/10.
Sure.
Good enough.
All right, down to the final thoughts segment of our lovely show.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first. I was going to say why to you, but since we're both getting her, it's because they're awesome toys. Both love the show. That's why.
Yeah, she was a fantastic character. She was one of my favorite characters in that show.
Wow.
She had a lot of depth.
See, I just kind of remember her being next to Xanatos. Thanatos?
Xanatos, yeah.
But like I said, I'm going to rewatch it. But as far as this figure, I'm totally getting one. I'm totally jealous that you got yours way before I'll get mine because you got one of the Target ones, and I'm getting them through my local comic store because I wait. I'm going to give her a 5.
Wow.
Because I love the sculpt. I love the paint. I love the articulation. Yes, she is scary to move, but that it goes with the territory. of a NECA toy, I will hair dryer the F out of mine before I move it. I love the fact that they have an articulated book. I love it. And I love the fact that as of right now, there are no chunks of purple or blue falling off of her like every time I move Goliath.
That's a good point. Yes.
So whatever was going on with him, if that was just my copy or whatever, there is none of that with your Demona. And I think she looks great. I love the sculpt. The sculpt just knocks it out of the park for me. It is awesome. And it is a NECA toy, so I will admit, yeah, it's creepy to move and terrifying to move, but I've been buying NECA toys for 15, 20 years now. It's part of the course. Great figure.
I haven't had a NECA break on me, so I'm probably more brave than I should be moving her around. But it is frightening.
Yeah. But the only NECA toy I've had break after the initial moving around was one who fell. Okay. I haven't had any NECA toy break 2 years later.
All right, I do like her a lot, but I'm going to give her a 4.5 because I think Goliath sort of had the same problem, but her face is kind of always looking down. She can't look straight, and I am struggling to figure out how to hold things with these hands. But otherwise, I do enjoy her. She's a little bit scary to move, but we have a hair dryer. I will be patient. I will try not to break her, but I do think she's great. It's just, if we're going to get accessories, there should be appropriate hands, and it took longer than I would like to say to get the book posed in that hand. And without being able to look up, I think it sort of limits posing, unless we're dealing with fishing wire from the ceiling, which I might do for space reasons and these wingspans.
Yeah.
Until the collapsed wings come in.
These look so cool. Look at the detail on that.
It looks amazing. Why would I not have the wings out? I don't know.
Gotta buy two.
Oh.
You put the normal face with the wings down, and you buy the crazy face wings out. Yeah.
If I'm getting two, it's going to be regular and stone.
Man, when the stone ones are San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, I'll be like, keep them, motherfuckers.
You know what? I'd be fine if the stone ones don't move.
That'd be awesome.
If they just put them in a fantastic pose and you make it like an accessory pack of just non-articulated stone gargoyles.
There you go.
I'd be down for that.
Bookends.
But I'm sure they will redo this mold in stone.
Well, they redid Goliath like in 2 seconds to be evil Goliath.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we should also point out, which neither one of us mentioned or thought about, she costs $5 more than Goliath, because in the time it took them the 6 months, 7 months between her and Goliath, that's how much toy prices have gone up. So I think that's it.
Yeah. We got interrupted, but we think that's it. Pretty sure I said everything I meant to say.
Could slightly be better for you.
Slightly.
She can't look up or turn left.
Well, still looks great.
Yeah. So that's it. Whatever those kids say, like, subscribe,
comment,
try and beat Yarmo. Oh, we're gonna have a contest. Whoever can beat Yarmo, who isn't a member of Shock and Awe.
Get something?
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll
figure out what that is.
Yeah. Maybe we can send them a letter of all the scrap pieces of purple from Goliath.
We'll figure something out when that day comes.
Yeah, we'll start on no prize.
Yeah.
Shock and Awe, no prize. You'll be shocked how great it is. Guys wasted an envelope for this? Oh, yeah, we did. All right.
Until next time.